welcome back, guys. Yeah, I hope you guys appreciate this one. I wanted to have a little vlog session here about, I guess, my adventures within doing Spartan races. And as you guys know, some of you guys know that have been following me for quite some time. I've been doing Spartan racing for a couple years. So as you can see here, this was like back in 2017, 2018. And I gotta say, like, some of these images, like right here that I'm sharing, you know, pretty good times, like really good times. A lot of fun. And it is just, and I've met several people here, which is great. One of my buddies here that lives up in Idaho. Really cool stuff here. And with him, actually, I ran into him in, I believe it was in Arizona. And then we raced again a couple times. Like we were in Colorado and stuff, the Vegas run. But it was such a blast. Now, I was actually going to do a video. Oh, this is a really good one here. I was actually going to do a video about back in 2018, like how to prepare for a Spartan race. And I have to admit, I actually, there was a couple things that led me to quitting. Now, before I really explain why I quit Spartan, because it was a lot of fun and it does put a big toll on your body. Now, they do have several levels. You have an elite competitive level, and that elite level is where some of the top racers are at. You do have a open level, and that's pretty much where, or I should say a competitive open level, where you are still racing and you are racing for like placements and stuff, but it's not the top. And then you have just open, which is you're not really racing for time. You're just racing just to do it. Now, I'm sure over the years, things have changed a little bit. I began as just open. I just wanted to try it out, see how it went. And I did 3 races my first year, which I actually did okay. Here is my trifecta for the first year. So this one was for the one in Arizona. This one was a military one for Colorado, and then the one all the way over here was the one for Big Bear in California. Now, with those 3, and if I do turn this around, you'll see I have a couple of them. So the second year that I raced, I did a double trifecta, which means I did 6 races, and I did it in actually 5 months. So I did it actually pretty quick. And my first year when I was doing it, I was actually kind of stoked. It was a lot of fun. I do have to say, it was just it was a blast to do these races. Now, when it comes to Spartan, and I should show you guys this too, there's some little tiny like deltas in here, and these little deltas, they'll kind of tell you kind of like it gives you like the location and then the year. So for this one was in 2018, and it has Fort Carson, Colorado. So it was actually pretty neat there. Now, some of these deltas, some of them are a little bit different. For example, this one will say Las Vegas. This one does say Ohio. That's when I completed the final trifecta of that second year. Here's the Big Bear again. Here's one in Chino Hills in the Dodger Stadium. And then some of these will have like obstacles. Like this one says 8 miles, 24 obstacles. So when it comes to some of these races, you'll get like I guess you could say the short race is 3 to 5 miles. Which is called the sprint, the super, which is 8 to 10 miles roughly. They say 6 to 10, but it's more like 8 to 10. And then also for the super, or for the sprint, the one that's about roughly 5 miles, 3 to 5 miles, that one has about 20 obstacles when you get to the super, where it's closer to 8 miles. But let's just say the range is 8 to 10. That one is more like, I think it's 25 obstacles. And then you got the Beast. That one is 13 plus miles. It doesn't really say how many beyond that, but it's 13 plus. So it's pretty much like a little bit over half a marathon. And then you're looking at about 30-35 obstacles. Now they do have like Ultra Beast and Hurricanes, and they have like all these different other modes that are like just extreme, that you're pretty much there for like about 16 to 20 hours, sometimes 24 hours. And it's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. So I did a single trifecta the first year in open, and I was actually doing pretty good. I was normally passing people in my group, my time group. When you're in open, they just put you in a time. When you start getting into competitive, then they put you in an age group. So the second year when I went into the age group, I was actually doing decently. I was staying up there with the pack, and I was having a blast with it. Now, I just want to show you a few more pictures here. As you can see here, me and my buddy right there just having fun coming through some of these courses. Like, some of these things are pretty tough. Here's a stadium run. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. The one at the Dodger Stadium was just stairs galore. But you could see here kind of like how much weight I was losing and how much build I was. It's a really good workout. The way I was taking Spartan was, I like to work out. I like the competitiveness, but instead of doing it for time or for medals or for winning, I wanted basically to lose weight. And I felt like if I'm going to pay like $70 for the day, it was $70 for the day, and I'm using all their obstacle courses. I'm running their track. I'm doing everything there from start to finish, however long it is. And then, they give you some snacks, they give you some drinks, they give you a medal, they give you a shirt, a headband, they give you a couple things. So I'm just like, all right, it's worth it. And then you do have like a trifecta like bundle where you can get all 3 races. I forgot what the price of that one was, like maybe like 2 something. So here's some video clips of me doing the race. So as you can see, a lot of the guys there, this is like when I was first starting. Oh man, you could see my little chubs. But yeah, as you can see, everybody's just there running, having a good time. Some people here are just kind of like laughing. If you fail, you get to do some good old fashioned burpees, which are not fun. You also got here oh man, the water in this thing is freezing, and I mean freezing cold. And with me, I kind of have I have a thing, I don't know if it's like a phobia, but like I don't really like to submerge my head underwater. Kind of like gives me a little bit of anxiety. I do go swimming and stuff, but I really don't like to put my head underwater. Just the fact that you can't breathe, just kind of, I don't know, just it's a weird thing, I guess. And then of course here at the end they give you your medals, and you're pretty much good to go. So yeah, as you can see here, here we go. Here's a really good video. I actually didn't think I was gonna make it up the slanted wall, but it's great. As you can see, you need good shoes. You need to have some compression socks. So you can see I got some compression socks. Of course, you need some waterproof shorts, some kind of shirt. I do have the arm socks, so like compression arm socks, and then I had like a sweatband. So this is at the very end of the race. So yeah, some good stuff here. Some like a lot of fun. Like honestly, it was a lot of fun. Here's the rope climb, just cool stuff. This was at the Dodger Stadium, and just really like you see all the obstacle courses there. Just a really fun time, and it's great, the community that everybody builds there, and it's just awesome. So why did I quit all of this? The reason why I decided to no longer do Spartan racing, and I'm trying to pull up some stuff here so that way you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, Spartan has a lot of good stuff. The first year I was doing it, they had these really nice shirts. They were like cotton and stuff, and then they went to some polyester the following year. But the polyester, even though I liked the polyester look, it was kind of like this, like where in China did you get these? It didn't give you like a good like around the neck, you know, it was just like all stretched out, which I didn't like it. The other thing is they started to take things away slowly. They were saying, let's take away some types of drinks. They were, I think recently, they used to give you beer. Now I heard they took that away. Again, the shirt quality just became cheapo. Everything just seemed like they were going more on a budget end when Spartan's supposed to be like the elite. They had people from American Ninja Warrior doing these races too. And they started to price hike. They started to raise the prices on stuff, and I'm like, why in the world? Yeah, I think it started with the kids, because they do have a kids Spartans, and the prices on the kids started to go up. Then the adults started to go up significantly. So let me just show you guys here the website. You can see here the promotion on the stuff that they have is really, really good. Again, they have, see here's like 5K 20 obstacles, sprint, stadion, like they most popular and iconic. They have a lot of stuff here. Then they say 20% off of this, 20% off of that. They have accessories. They have lots of stuff to prepare you. They even have videos on how to, is it unbreakable? Like, look, they have training, they have kids, community, race stories, focus, nutrition. Let's go to race stories. This is actually kind of cool because they have, see, the more races that you do, the bigger and bigger that thing gets. So for example, I have a medal that is pretty big. Now I actually just found a couple of these ones. So here is my stadium, and my stadium one, see, it says 2018, has your push harder. You get like a little dog tag here, and it has your name on it, your time, and where the location was. So this one was a good one. This one was the sprint. And then here is a super, and this is again for like military and stuff. So the honor series. So for 2018. Now I'll do this one because a lot of these medals are slightly different and slightly bigger in size. In 2018, I did do one of the beasts up in Big Bear, and as you can see here, the medal is definitely bigger. But when you complete multiple series, so if you do the trifecta multiple times, they give you one of these guys. So it says ×2 2018 trifecta finisher, and as you can see, it is bigger than the beast, and that's because I did all 3 races in 1 year, and I did it twice. So that's 6 races. So once you get one of these, if you do it again, it'll say they'll give you another one that says ×3, ×4, ×5. And then I forget, like, I forget what it is. Like once you get to like ×10 or something, they give you like a belt, like a Spartan giant belt buckle. But you can see the guys right here. Yeah, it's cool. They have a lot of stuff here. So let's just go to race. And we're going to go and look at sprint. See, they have like all passes and stuff like that. It gives you like just a little thing here, find a sprint. Now, what I do like about their site, they do have a map here. And within the map, they will show you all the locations. So you could zoom out, and here you go. They got Canada, all over the United States. Like they got one in Hawaii. They got it in South America, Europe. It's literally a worldwide thing. So let's come here to Colorado Springs, and it'll come over here to Colorado Sprint 5K and Super Weekend. Registration's open for June 11th, 2022. So this is for later in the year. So the Sprint, $79 is not bad. I believe when they first started doing it, we were like at $59. So it did go up since 2018, up $20. So I'm just like, okay, it's not bad. Super 10K 25 obstacles, $88. And then the kids, I think the kids used to be like $10 or $15, and they raised that up significantly. So yeah, it's pretty intense here. They got Utah, they got Arizona, they got a trail run. Again, lots of stuff there. So after I did my double trifecta, so I could get that big medal that says ×2, after that, I was saying, why am I continuing to do this? Like, I like to work out. I like to do it. It's fun. You are definitely sore the next day for sure. But why am I still doing it? So one, it does cost a lot of money, and two, it does put a lot of pressure on your knees. And me just, being in the military and all, I had bad knees. So I was very disappointed when they started to raise stuff up and then the quality of the stuff started going down. And then they started adding some kind of Spartan Plus package where if they cancel it, then you don't get a refund. I think you have to choose like a different location. But the thing is that if you don't want to travel, you're kind of SOL at that point. You have to get like some kind, I think I read something about you have to get some kind of like Spartan Plus package. That way, if they cancel, then you can request for a refund. And it's kind of like, it's just finding ways of making more money. The last thing I also heard was people who are volunteering back then used to be where if you volunteered, you race for free. Now, from what I heard, if any Spartan is out there, let me know in the comment section below. If you race, or I'm sorry, if you are a volunteer and then you race, I think the entry fee is like $20 or something. It's like dirt cheap. It's really, really cheap. Better than the 79 or 89 or whatever it is. But the price is significantly lower, but you're still paying. You went from not paying, and I don't care if it's $1. You went from not paying to paying. Now, I don't know about you, but I know when you ask for volunteers, you usually hook them up with something pretty nice. And to race for free is a perk, a big perk. Especially if it's $79-$80. You think about it, especially like when you look at minimum wages, even if you want to go minimum wage here in California, I think it's like $15 or something. I don't know if it's 2 to 4 hours to volunteer. I know it's several hours and then you could race later on in the day, but they're kind of doing you a service. So why not? You know what I mean? So I don't know. To me, it just kind of leaves me like every time I go into the groups or I'm reading the stuff here, I see the price go up just a little bit at a time. And I see people complaining like, oh, they just raised the prices again on this thing. And I'm just like, I want to come back. But yeah, I'm not going to fall into a money pit and where I'm just here's all the money. Nowadays, you never know if you're going to get sick or not. And I know everybody has a business has to survive, but at the same time, everybody has money. And if they're going to dish it out to you, they better be getting something good in return. So those are the reasons why I quit Spartan. It does suck not to do the races. I do miss the competitiveness and then just getting out there and like just talking to people and working together as a team. The camaraderie is just a lot of fun. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm good. I got all my stuff here. I'm super good. I hear the medals have to keep changing them. They're not as cool as they used to be. I don't know. To me, I think some of the updates that they've done is pretty neat. I know here this is the 2017 trifecta. And then what they did with the 2018, they added Spartan race around it. And then they added the year trifecta tribe. So I don't know. Pretty cool. This thing is heavy. It's heavy. But let me know what you guys think. I always appreciate you guys stopping by. Apologize for the video being so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.